Hi, I am Nala Love. I'm your movement and mindset guide, and I help Black women heal through the modalities of dance, yoga, and breath work, and anything really connecting, grounding, and authentic that's going to help them find their way home back to their authentic, true selves. So, before we begin, let's just take a deep breath in through the nose, filling up the belly, out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Ooh. I want to thank you in advance for taking these few minutes to sit with me and have this chat. Anything that comes up for you, I would love to hear about it in the comment section. What I've titled this is The Safety of Suffering. One thing is getting stuck in the past. So, getting stuck in the past also means that you feel stuck in the present. So, me feeling stuck in this present moment, feeling like anything that I'm doing isn't really changing anything because there's some part of me that's still stuck in the past situation, in a past relationship that has unresolved issues. I've been stuck on something that I thought I was over, but it keeps coming up in different situations because it's asking for my attention. The situation that came up for me was growing up and when I was younger, just having my stepdad disregard my feelings, call me too sensitive, and push my feelings aside and invalidate them. In holding on to that past experience, I get to blame him for now not fully showing up in my vulnerability, in my authenticity, not fully allowing myself to deeply feel because there's the protective mechanism that comes in and stops me. And like, you can't fully commit to feeling, you can't fully commit to this, you can't fully commit to that because it's not safe. So I'm here to protect you and tell you to step back and hold back. So I get to blame him for me holding myself back now. That part of me that's holding on to it is holding me back now. I get to avoid the big, scary, unknown world of fully opening and fully expressing and fully being free and vulnerable. And I just get to say that it's his fault because of what he did when I was growing up. That part is justifying it. I got you, girl. I'm keeping you safe. Don't feel too much. Don't feel too deeply. Don't love too hard. Don't express yourself too freely because it's not safe. And we don't want to end up in a space like that because it was painful growing up. Like, don't you remember all the times that you cried about it, how you felt about it? I still feel that. So I'm going to step in. Even if you don't know it, I'm going to step in and keep you safe. I got you. So that's what that part is doing. Until it's made conscious, we'll all just believe that that's just the way it is. It's just how I feel. That's just how it went. All of these things to justify it and to hold on to why we're protecting ourselves. But in doing that, it removes all of your true power. So I'm recognizing that in holding on to this past pain, this past suffering, I'm actually getting in my own way by thinking that I'm protecting myself because I'm not fully opening up. I'm not fully being real because that part of me is trying to protect me. Being seen, being acknowledged, being worthy, being enough, being loved. That feels more unfamiliar. And the unfamiliar is scary as fuck. Have grace for this process of letting go. The universe has this little tricky way of resurfacing and being like, did you really get rid of all of that? I think there's some residual left. So let's put it into this situation with different people in a different place and see if you recognize it again. See if you really want to own up to your power, to being seen, being acknowledged, to all of the things that you deeply desire. Do you really want that? Being aware of what happens unconsciously takes consistent work of stepping into the present moment. Bringing in the morning routine, I can also recognize that in the morning routine, it feels like I fully open up and blossom and bloom, and I'm this beautiful flower, and I can just go through the day like that. And then at a certain point, something happens where that protective self comes in and is like, okay, you've expanded enough this morning. Now for the rest of the day, I'm gonna step in and protect you. And I didn't even realize that was happening, that she was stepping in to be like, I'm still here and I still want to protect you because I'm still scared that that's gonna happen again to us. And I don't want that. And I have to sit with her and honor her and let her know that it can never happen again, because we are not and never will be that same person that it happened to back in childhood. So it's a process of having this discussion, of reminding her, of reassuring her that that can never happen again. But I also noticed that in doing the morning routine and opening up fully then and then closing a little bit, it's also limiting me, and it's limiting what I'm able to express to my audience. It's being honest about, even in attempting to create these safe, sacred spaces for ourselves, there can creep in a sense of, ooh, this feels safe, this feels comfortable, let's just stay here, rather than trying to push the growth edge and expand a little bit more. So I want to share 3 ways to let go. So the first one is to notice, to become aware. Become aware of how you discuss and defend your suffering. Complaining, commiserating, continuously talking about how you're suffering with this. In talking about and thinking about and believing that you belong in this paradigm, in this pattern, it'll continue to happen. The first thing is just to notice, just to become aware of it. Because if you're not aware of it, it'll just keep happening. The second thing is to become clear on what's really true for you. That means noticing the ways in which you are heard, in which you are lovable. Step into it and be like, own it as a new truth. So, stepping into these new truths, not the lies of anything less than we are worthy, we are powerful, we are enough, we are seen, acknowledged, lovable, loved, worthy, all of that. And then the third thing is to step into this new arena of choosing your new reality, your new way of being. It's choosing to show up differently, choosing to show up for yourself, choosing to show up in a way that's more present and connected and grounded. So, those are 3 ways of letting go. So, notice, become clear on what's true for you, and then to choose your new reality. Our dreams require consistent rededication, because you always want to be shifting into that being that is living your dream life. Thanks for being with me as I continue to share. I hope to see you in my next videos. Take care.